You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 5. Chill! Yes, hello everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of YPG and a Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to another new episode of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Hope all is well. Season 5, Episode 2, y'all. And y'all already know, I got my special guest. Y'all already know what this is. This is the Survivor Series prediction show. And you already know, I got my bro, 1/4 for the Premier Boy Podcast, and the host of King Talk with Aaron Sands' own, Mr. King Talk Sands is in the building. We talk Survivor Series, wrestling, news, and many more. So y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and be right back.
Yo. This is the fresh one. They call me Mally Mal, the man. And you're listening to the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast with my boy, the gentleman, Ken. Shouldn't be anywhere else right now.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at this time, I will be giving y'all the Gentleman Facts quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is always believe in yourself, set your goal, and put the world on notice. And what I mean by that is always set your goals on what you need to do, what you need to get done, and show the world that your potential. Because people think that, they better than you, but you gotta show the world that you better than them, and you just gotta do whatever you do, kill it. Kill the competition, no matter what. And that is today, Mr. Gentleman Facts, quote of the day. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Off Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, The Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, lifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
This is Aaron Sands, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I got my special guest. You already know he's a long time bro. I've just been on his show. 1/4 of the Premier Boy Podcast. Host of King Talk with Aaron Sands. We got Mr. Aaron Sands.
Wait. Stop. Boo. Motherfucking boo. First of all, you already know what it is. It's not just, you can't just rush through shit like that. You can't rush through the chart-topping posts of King Talk with Aaron Sands. You can't just rush through 1/4 of the Mighty Premier Boys podcast. You feel me? You already know you gotta give it up to motherfucking Poughkeepsie Poppy himself, Mr. Aaron Sands. Thank you, bro, for having me on. We lit out here. You know, we out here trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's been pretty good so far. So, yeah. What's been going on with you?
Oh, I'm good. I mean, excuse me on the intro, you know, G. Louise. I get into Survivor Series, you know, best of the best, but G. Louise, son. I'm gonna let that slide, cause you're the bro, but you know, welcome back on the show, bro. You know, welcome back on the show.
The best out here. You know what I'm saying? The last of the rest. You feel me? Like it's lit out here.
Well, you know, before we talk about Survivor Series and this weird bill, let's talk about Full Gear real quick. Did you watch Full Gear and what'd you think about it?
Full Gear was alright. I'm not gonna lie. You know, there was some highlights and lowlights. You know, I'm not like these guys who watch AEW like, oh my god, AEW is amazing. Oh my god. No, like there's some good things about AEW that was lit. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that need some work, and I'm looking at the women's division for one. Like I said before, AEW got the best tag team division in all of wrestling. I don't see that shit. I don't see no other company coming close to that when it comes down to tag teams. They really need to get that trios things popping, but that's another thing. Hangman finally, you know, achieving his destiny and winning the title. You know, it's been 2 years in the making, but I'm finally glad to see that change of the guard. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Full Gear as a whole, I'll probably get that shit like a 7 out of 10.
For me, I kind of agree with you. Full Gear was alright. It wasn't nothing special. To me, it was only three good matches, in my opinion. 3 good matches that I actually enjoyed. MJF versus Darby Allin, which was Darby Allin, which was match of the night in my opinion, shockingly enough. Of course, CM Punk versus Kingston was a dope match, and Hangman winning. And yeah, I mean, Full Gear was cool. I mean, it was average 6-7. Was special. I enjoyed All Out more. That was my favorite one. Even though not a big favorite, but you know, All Out was just All Out was like everything about All Out was dope.
Yeah, but, All Out was stacked.
It was. But you know, when I talk about Survivor Series now, you know, one thing this year so far, the build for Survivor Series was weird. It was weird. It was just, I don't know. How you feel about this build so far, man?
You call that a build? I don't call that a build at all, honestly. Look, man, like that whatever they're currently doing with it is like, it's not like any of the other years. I feel like the writers are getting real lazy when it comes down to Survivor Series. Survivor Series used to be a situation where, you know, you have both brands fighting, and you can actually see that on both shows, like SmackDown invaded Raw invaded SmackDown. Yeah. Apparently, there was a year where NXT invaded both shows, and they were trying to get it in.
2019, so that was my favorite Survivor Series, man.
Yeah, because you literally encompass everybody. Now you just lazily put in whoever's holding the title, basically. Whoever's holding the title, and whoever is like the hottest thing going right now without having a title is getting like pushed on this situation. Yeah. You know, so other than that, people who's there, they either they just chilling in the back and catering, or they getting future endeavored.
Sadly, yeah, we're gonna talk about more about that like later. But yeah, Survivor Series have not been good. Hopefully the end ring work is good. Hopefully it's not like 2018 because that was 2018 because that was terrible for me. I think it was 2018. I saw a Facebook post today, and it was about me talking about 2018 that I wasn't feeling it. So hopefully it's not like that. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. The first match of Survivor Series, we got the women 5 versus 5, and we got for Raw, we got Bianca Belair, Queen Zelina, Carmella, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley versus Sasha Banks, Shazzy, Natalya, Shayna Baszler, and apparently the fifth one had not been announced yet, but rumor has it that it's Toni Storm. Who you think is winning the 5 versus 5?
If Toni Storm's on that team, then probably SmackDown.
I want to.
If Asuka's on that team, like I initially predict, then probably Raw.
I
think Asuka will probably be the difference maker in that situation, honestly. To be clear, I do not care nothing about this match because WWE hasn't done anything to make me care about the 5-on-5s this year.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So I don't see why I should care about something that they haven't took the time to build.
Yeah, I mean, same here. Like the 5 versus 5 was not really no build at all. I mean, and kind of disappointed in that because, like I said, their main focus this year was Crown Jewel, so that's what they focused on that, and they literally forgot about Survivor Series. So, but if I had to pick, I would have to go with SmackDown. And yeah, and the beneficials, Toni Storm, I believe it had been announced. I think Toni Storm was just announced, by the way. So yeah.
And here's the crazy thing with that situation, right? You would think, right? Like, all right, you're adding a 5th member, right?
Yeah.
Instead of announcing it on like social, or instead of announcing it on how can I put it? Instead of announcing it on SmackDown and or like Raw this past week, you're just going to announce it on social media.
Well,
I feel like that's like wild lazy. Like, what say you?
Well, apparently the social media thing was leaked because it was announced back there. I think they just announced it just now.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess whoever announced it on social media, I guess that was leaked because when they announced it on SmackDown, it was through like a blank space. So yeah.
Okay. That's my bad. That was a my bad moment. Okay.
No. Cause I thought that too. To be honest, I thought they had been announced it too, but turns out they didn't. When we review on SmackDown, watching on TV, they haven't announced it. So it's like, yeah. So it's weird. It's weird, man.
Very
weird. Yeah, but going SmackDown this one, yeah, it's weird because no build. Like it's like it's the one Survivor Series that have been no build, and they gotta step it up, man. Good. This will be your one of the 4 biggest pay-per-view, and y'all not making it like the 4 bigger pay-per-view. Y'all making Money in the Bank for your biggest pay-per-view now going forward. It look like to me.
In short, they're making this shit look like Backlash. And don't get me wrong, I love Backlash. You already know.
You do.
You already know how I feel about Backlash. But this is not supposed to feel like Backlash. This is supposed to be the Survivor.
It's not. It's really not, son. I don't know. And then next year, I heard like, since they announced next year, all the main pay-per-view getting like stadiums and Survivor Series getting normal.
Well, here's my thing with that too. Like, when you're, you can't put it in stadiums just to get the bag or whatever, and you're not doing anything to have people invested in that shit. Like, I bet you're doing it in stadiums. That's great, right?
Yeah.
But what about what's going to happen when you do it in stadiums and you got matches that niggas is just going to go to the bathroom for, or go grab some food or some snacks? Like, and honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. and we gonna get to it in a minute, I know, but we just really getting into, you know what I'm saying? People are really getting inspired series mainly because of Roman Reigns.
That's true. That's true. And we'll get to more about that a little later, but yeah, that's true though. You're right. Roman Reigns. We will talk about Roman Reigns a little later. My guy Roman Reigns. But let's get to the 5 versus 5, the males. All right, so we got for War. We got Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, and Austin Theory. After this Monday, Austin took Rey Mysterio place. And then for SmackDown, we got Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, Happy Corbett, and Sheamus announced doing SmackDown in a fatal 4-way. Sheamus is added to the team as well. Who do you think winning this one?
Probably SmackDown. Sheamus ain't no slouch. You gotta understand that. Sheamus ain't never been no slouch. That's one thing I can say. You got some scrappers on SmackDown team. Not to say that you ain't got scrappers on Raw side, but to be clear, you got Drew McIntyre, bro.
Yeah.
OG McIntyre with the whole sword and shit, bro. Like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a whole fucking vibe by himself. Especially with his reign as champion that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole switch up that Raw's been doing has been weird as fuck. And I know they've been trying to do like a whole storyline with, you know, Adam Pearce and everything like that. But, you know, Rey Mysterio would have been good on any Survivor Series team.
I agree. And think about both of them doesn't switch up. Because originally, Rey and Dominic was originally for Raw. And Sami Zayn was originally for SmackDown. But I remember last week, Sami Zayn went against Jeff, and whoever lose to get off the team, Jeff won. Jeff stayed on the team, and they took Sami Zayn off, which why Sheamus was added tonight. Well, you know, so and you're right. The storyline with Adam Pearce too. That's the thing. It's been weird. Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville, man. Like.
And not to cut you off, but for somebody, for McMahon to say years ago that we're not going to do authority storylines and things like that or whatever, we sure as hell got back to the WWE official bullshit like real quick, didn't we?
I mean, it's been a while. They had it for a while, but I mean, honestly, I don't mind the storyline. Well, on and off, I guess. But yeah, I guess. But
no, it's just me. Like, granted, we've been seeing that shit since '96. You feel me? Since Montreal Screwdriver back in '97, we started seeing, you know, McMahon and his family, you know, really get involved in that type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, it's like this, right? You sit there. We've been seeing the same thing for over 25 years, right? On and off.
Yeah.
Like this is what happens when you get too comfortable, because then, you know, you just keep rehashing shit from the old shit, and some of these fans are like, listen, I want to see something new, you know?
Yeah, that's true, man. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, this has been a weird build up, but who I think winning, I mean, you're right. Sheamus ain't no slouch, man. Sheamus my guy. Drew too. SmackDown at first I wasn't sure about SmackDown team, but after the switch up, SmackDown looking kind of strong again. But then,
but he got Bobby Lashley too though on Raw.
Exactly. The weird choice was Austin Theory though. That was the weird choice for me. But I would have kept Rey. And if they would have kept Rey, they would have been unstoppable, right? I still think Raw might win this one though, for some reason.
I don't know. This might have to be a bet situation. I might have to go SmackDown.
You go SmackDown? I don't know. I might go. I don't know. I feel like Raw might win this one. I don't know. You mean you got Seth Rollins, you got KO? Well, the biggest thing. You got
Drew, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, King Woods ain't no slouch either.
No, of course not. Yeah,
he was just a slouch during Roman Reigns match, but he ain't no slouch though.
He not. He's not. I ain't gonna hold you. Look at Harvard, so I don't know, man.
I'm going SmackDown. SmackDown on, bro.
So I don't know, son. I don't know, son. I got to come back to one. I thought I had Raw, but now look at it. I don't know. I just don't know, son. We got.
You just gotta let people know the real winner, bro. And you already know who that is.
The fans.
WWE. No, not the fan. Not the fan. In this case, it's not the fans.
Okay.
It's the WWE universe.
Same thing. AKA the fans.
WWE universe. All the kids out there.
Back to kids, yeah, the kids.
All of them.
Oh yeah. By the way, Survivor Season at the Barclays Center. By the way, y'all. We forgot to mention that.
That shit in Brooklyn right now. You gotta pay some Takashi for that shit.
Fact.
Like, that us. But yeah, man. SmackDown taking the men's situation, and now you told me Toni Storm is involved in that women's one. Yeah. I'm gonna say SmackDown gonna take that one too.
I know. I definitely say SmackDown for the women. For the men, it could be either way. It could go either way, to be honest with you. But I might think I'm gonna think with Raw. I'm gonna take a while. I might lose for this one. But I'm gonna say Raw. I'm gonna say Raw for this one. Mm-hmm. All right. So the next match we got, which kind of I think it would probably been the only match for Survivor Series that had a build. I believe one of the matches that had a build, because there were only 2 matches on this list that actually had a build, which was Becky Lynch versus Charlotte.
This is kind of like the backup match to the one that I'm really looking for, and you already know. But this is like the second. This is like second tier to that. It's second choice. Yeah. They got a little history, man. Becky and Charlotte. They got a history.
They do,
and they're really trying to mix the real life shit with this shit right here, which is why I'm like really invested. Yeah. I really want to see how it goes. I heard even at this moment right now, they're still having trouble with the finish for that match. Yeah. And I ain't gonna hold you. If I got beef with you, I don't feel like having you pin me. You feel me?
I agree. I agree.
However, I could see Becky being the bigger person and letting Charlotte get that W.
Oh wow, you think so? Wow, you think that could happen, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't see Charlotte eating that pin.
You know what? I agree with you. I actually go with you. I agree with you on that. You're right. You're definitely right. You're right.
You already know how much Vince loves Charlotte, bro.
That's true.
You ain't gonna let her eat a pin in Brooklyn? Yeah, nah.
Oh yeah, Charlotte got a big ego too. Yeah. She a flair.
She a flair, bro. That shit ain't...
Enough said. Yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah, bro.
Even though I want Becky to win, but yeah, I agree. Charlotte's definitely winning. Okay, you're right about that.
Ain't no way.
Next, you got the tag teams: RK Bro versus the Usos.
This is like the third match I'm looking for. Like I feel like I have 3 matches I'm looking for. 2, one of them we just mentioned. The second one we talking about now. The third one we're gonna mention later. But this one is gonna be kind of dope because I like RK Bro. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because we both smoke weed in real life. But you know what I'm saying? Like I really like, like they vibe together. It definitely does remind me of like Team Hell No.
No, it's crazy. I was just about to say that too, son. The thing about me, I love the odd teams for some reason. I don't know. The odd teams seem to work. Like you mentioned, Team Hell No. Like,
because it's
yeah,
it's something new. It's something different.
It is, and if seeing Randy Orton and team up with Riddle, it's kind of funny, yo, and kind of interesting too.
That's hilarious. You make me laugh every time I watch Raw.
Fact, it kind of like how Riddle was with Pete Dunne in NXT. That was another weird combination too, and that was a funny weird combination as well.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I mean Riddle. I guess Riddle can fit with anybody. I always like Riddle. So for that simple reason alone, even though I love the Uso too, but I'm good with RK Bro in this one. I'm going with RK Bro in this one.
Yeah, RK Bro is definitely great. However, they're not the bloodline. You feel me? They're not the hottest thing going on in all of wrestling now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not out here just super kicking niggas to death like they're the Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they out here in that type of time. You feel me? Which is also, by the way, that's the dream match tomorrow. Young Bucks versus the Usos. Listen,
oh yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Even though
you're not getting no less than 10 super kicks.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Young Bucks, but that would be a dope match, though. I agree with you on that.
Young Bucks are doing exactly what they supposed to do. It is working to a T because niggas really don't fuck with them. Yeah. That's why I feel like they like one of my favorite heels right now because they got real life heat, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what niggas supposed to be coming for. So I feel like that's kind of fire. Going back to WWE, however, yeah, Bloodline like the hottest thing in wrestling right now. You really think they gonna eat a pin at fucking Survivor Series? And then go back to SmackDown and then have to answer to Roman Reigns?
Yeah, I think I think it is possible though. I mean, yeah, man, you ain't no Usos my guys though, but I'm sorry, but I think
it's the Bloodline, bro.
True, but I think
how you gonna disrespect the Tribal Chief like that on this podcast?
Well, we were talking about Tribal Chief later. I didn't disrespect Tribal Chief. I disrespect the Usos.
Well, yeah, but if you disrespect the cousins, you disrespect the Tribal Chief.
True, but I still go with RK Bro. This I'm gonna go RK Bro this one, but because you never know. Yeah, I mean, I would say this though. I would say that this would be a very close match. It would be a very close match, though. I got a feeling like Randy will probably get the sneak RKO at the end, so he probably will.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Here's my thing, right? Yeah. I could like if RK Bro win, that's how they would win.
Yeah, exactly.
Random ass RKO out of nowhere. Like niggas just be chilling, super kicking niggas, right? And I don't know, RKO, you know what I'm saying? And that's the match. That's how you sneak this Fiend.
True.
That's exactly how you sneak this Fiend. Some shit went on, it was crazy, and next thing you know, beat RKO.
Yeah.
And that was literally the end of the Fiend's career.
True. Yeah, true. But I'm gonna go with RK Bro in this one. Only way Uso might win is if I could see AJ and Omos coming out costing RK Bro, which I don't think that would make sense because this is a Raw versus SmackDown thing. I wouldn't think AJ would cost the win over Randy, but that's the only reason I can see.
He probably would because he don't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. He don't.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he not even really in the 5-on-5. So like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. But
it can go either way.
Yeah, but I'll go RK Bro in this one. You say you go Usos? Alright, the next one, which this had no build at all. Damian Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
You know who I think is going to win on that?
Who?
WWE Universe. Because that's going to be the one time where they're going to have a legit bathroom break or a food break. Because, nigga, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not care about this match at all.
I mean, shockingly enough, I really don't either. Even I like both guys, but
that shit going to be on the pre-show.
You might be right.
That shit going to be on the pre-show.
You might be right.
Wow, but, and honestly, Nakamura against Priest should have been a match to build on.
I agree, yeah.
But the fact that it wasn't was wild to me. So it's like,
The crazy thing about it, we have not seen Priest on TV in a minute. For the last couple of weeks, if you really think about it, I haven't seen Priest on TV in the last couple of weeks.
So, is this match even going to happen?
They announced it. They've been on
TV. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was in the layoffs.
Nah, why Priest the champion? Why he be in a layoff?
Listen, man, stranger things happen.
I trust you. I mean, I get it, but nah.
Don't be surprised, niggas have a United States tournament like in a month. Trying to figure it out.
Sadly. But who I think winning? I'm gonna say Damian Priest in this one.
I'm gonna say Nakamura because of Rick.
Ooh. This is weird. Am I going for mostly Raw? This can't be true. I hate Raw.
I'm going for mostly SmackDown. I don't mind that shit at all.
Y'all hate Raw. Why am I going for mostly Raw?
I love SmackDown, man. That's the best show on wrestling right now.
It is the best show on wrestling.
I ain't afraid of a minute. And I like AEW. I feel like this. AEW could be like NXT and Raw in content, right?
Yeah.
But it ain't beating no damn SmackDown.
Nah, I ain't beating no SmackDown. That already been proved multiple times.
Niggas writing that shit need to like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need to get
Yeah, they step it up, man. They need to step it up. All right, next.
They can't be firing niggas for that raise, though.
I agree. I agree, yo. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Because that got me stressed, man. That got me stressed. All right, so and the main event, I guess this is the main event. Big E versus Roman Reigns, the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Yep. Y'all long the chief. Shout to the whole mouth.
Everybody know.
Shout out to him on that one real quick, because you already know how this is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, this is a match that Big E should win. But to really think about it like this, though, what was it? Roman Reigns haven't been pinned in like 2 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Roman Reigns hasn't been pinned in like 2 years. Like, nobody, like, to be completely honest with you, there's nobody fucking with Roman Reigns right now, bro.
I don't know. He like the biggest thing right now.
And I'm not. I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna sound like a whole fucking mark right now. Nobody fucking with Roman Reigns in, in WWE, and AEW, and Ring of Honor, and Impact, and no MLW, and not even in the NWA, where niggas gotta use their whole fucking name and shit. You feel me?
Then we get New Japan too.
Well, listen, Okada and Reigns would be a fire match. That's probably the only nigga I can fuck with him, like, legally. Outside of that, ain't nobody fuck with no Roman Reigns, bro. Come on now.
Head of the table to tribal chief. It's clear that we know our answer. And I love Big E, man. I love Big E. Big E, my
Big
guy.
E Reign been like,
The title reign. I mean, so far, he my guy, but the title reign so far, I agree.
His shit is mid right now. You feel me? Like,
it haven't been great. Yeah, it haven't been great. He about to go on a feud with Kevin Owens, and it haven't been great. Yeah, his title reign haven't been great. But I love Big E, but his title reign need to be a little better.
Yo, don't be surprised, right? Don't be surprised they try to put a title on Kevin Owens just so he won't leave.
Of course, that could happen. That's surprising at all. That's not surprising at all.
That definitely is a whole possibility.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all, son. I wouldn't be surprised, but you ain't know for this one. Go with Roman Reigns, man. I'll go with Roman Reigns for this one.
Tribal Chief.
Yep. Big E, my guy, but Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns got this one, man.
Gonna stack on. You know what I'm saying? I be telling used to tell my shorties back in the day, I'm gonna smash them. Stack on. You know what I'm saying? Like, got that shit from me.
Stupid.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so overall prediction, who do you think winning, Raw or SmackDown?
We had them?
So overall, who you think get it? Raw or SmackDown? Overall.
Think that like the win?
Yeah. The winning points.
SmackDown, man. Like, listen. And Raw's been improved, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's been a minute since Raw been kind of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the endings need work, but it's been getting better. However, SmackDown, man, like, they don't put everybody that's lit on SmackDown, you know what I'm saying, for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta pop that rating. So, you're already gonna have the best of the best.
Yeah.
And that's right there at SmackDown. So, yeah, they're gonna be in it. They're gonna be lit. They're gonna be lit.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I know majority of my instance at Raw, but I really hope SmackDown does win. SmackDown is a whole better show than Raw. They got a whole better roster than Raw. Well, not lying. Raw stepped up their game with the draft, but I think SmackDown gonna win it. I'm gonna say SmackDown on this one too.
But you picked a lot of Raw dudes.
I did. I ain't gonna hold you. I did. Let me check back. I just said for the women I said SmackDown for the women's. For the men's I said Raw.
WWE Universe.
I was the universe. You're right. Because the men was really hard to pick. The men were hard to pick. I know. So for Charlotte, we said Charlotte for SmackDown for the women's match.
Mm-hmm.
For tag team, I said RK Bro.
Mm-hmm.
For the US, for the US and IC, I said Damon Priest.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the main event, I said Roman. No, I just more SmackDown actually.
Yeah. Okay. So my pick is.
Yeah, I know your pick is all SmackDown. Your pick is all SmackDown. So.
Yeah, that shit all SmackDown. Cause I got confidence and shit like that. So it's like, I bet, if you put this shit on paper, this is what should happen.
Yeah.
Like I should be getting a bathroom break when I go, do the Shinsuke and Priest match. I should be seeing like Roman do his thing on, do his thing out there as the tribal chief does.
Yeah.
But and my fingers is crossed on this shit. I hope to see a Rock appearance, man.
Me too, son. Rock 25th year anniversary Survivor Series his debut. Which funny, Roman Reigns also had a Survivor Series debut as well with the Shield.
Mm-hmm. That's what.
Yeah, so I remember that day like yesterday, man. The Shield appearance, man.
Like shit got ripped out, and then every time when they shit hit, when they music hit, that's when you know, like, all right, shit about to go OD left real quick. Niggas got to lead a ring when he get down there, because shit about to get worse.
Fact, the original intro too. The Shield, everybody go. They came out from the crowd. Oh man, it was legendary, man. It was. I remember that like yesterday, man. Also,
we're bored. We gonna come out the crowd and fuck shit up.
Facts, yo. They even to this day, yo. They do is my favorite faction to this day, yo.
Crazy thing is, right? Moxley, he still come out from the crowd.
He does, yeah, he does.
Like he don't give a shit, like. He does. I fuck with it because I was like, all right, bro. When I first seen you out here, you was coming out from the crowd.
Yeah.
And here you are, AEW, watching your AEW, still your ass coming out from the back.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, what up?
True. And by the way, John Moxley feel better because that he's in rehab right now. So feel better, John Moxley.
Yes, yeah. Every day is a blessing, like I said before. So. You got to work at it, keep working at it, and you definitely going to hit your stride, man. You're going to be back, for all of us, for your family, for your daughter, all that, bro.
Facts. So, yeah, Sam, before you go, this is probably like the shortest prediction episode ever. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah, we in and out. You know what I'm saying? We might have to do some edits, but we in and out.
Yeah, but before you go, so we're going to talk about, we got some wrestling news. We're going to talk about these releases that just happened recently with WWE. Early this month we had big names that got released like Keith Lee, Cameron Cross. I'm not gonna name all of them because it's a lot. Keith Lee, Cameron Cross, Ember Moon, Nia Jax, and then as far as Thursday we got Hit Row, John Morrison getting released and stuff like that. How you feel about that?
You looked at me crazy when we were first discussing this. I think a couple months back, right? We were just chatting, and I told you like, "Yo, watch, they gonna sit there and release more people, bro." And you like, "Come on, son, nah, they're not gonna do that, bro. They ain't gonna do that. Come on, bro, don't do that." And I was looking in the camera, and I was like, "Bro, come on, they about to release more motherfuckers." And like, "Nah, come on, son." And I was like, alright. And then when I got the notification, right, I looked at my phone, I looked at my fiance, and I'm like, yo, All right. And it's like this is right before we filmed King Talk too, when this shit dropped.
Yeah, yesterday.
So it was right before we hit King Talk. So like, if you see my mood in King Talk, like, which is out on all streaming platforms, by the way, check me out. You already know, Miss Season Finale, baby, we lit. You know what I'm saying? But if you see my mood there, I'm like, yo, like, this shit is crazy. Like, and I wasn't happy, but I was like, damn, I hate when I'm right.
Yeah.
So,
and cause while doing this, I was producing King Talk. I was watching the verses, which, by the way, no comment. I'm talking to my sis, and on Twitter, just looking at something. I probably happen to see the hit row and stuff releases and stuff like that. I was like, wow.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, hit row, that's poetic justice, because that's really only poetic justice because of Top Dollar. He was talking way too much shit, bro.
Yeah.
He was talking like he couldn't have got touched.
That's true. You're right. He was though.
Like, you know, people gotta really, you know, fuck around and be careful, because you could end up like Leo Rush, just like that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And people forget Leo Rush was talking shit about what's her face? I think Emma, when she got let.
Yep.
And
yeah.
What happened to his ass?
I remember
he
that.
He got let go.
Yep. That's true.
So sometimes you just got the people you shit on the way up, shit right back on you on the way down.
That's true. And these apparently this John Laurinaitis, of course, apparently he said budget cuts, but we know it's not budget cuts. That's just an excuse of Job saying that budget cuts. We know it's not budget cuts. It could be multiple things.
John Laurinaitis, right?
Yeah.
Saying, "Oh, we firing these people for budget cuts." It's like me telling my girl when I come home in the morning from the club, "Oh, I just missed my train."
Exactly. We know that's not the truth, but it could be multiple reasons though. One, the vaccination situation, which was true. People did got fired all over the world about not getting vaxxed. So that's one reason. Also, fan reaction. Fan reaction to like Eva Marie. Fans didn't like Eva Marie. Look what happened. She released now. Everybody love her. She Jackson Riker.
Man, fuck that guy, bro. He was a whole race. And he supported Trump. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I didn't like Jason Riker, but I didn't say people. But then people online upset that Jason Riker got released. I'm not lying about that. People upset online that he got released, and I'm like, y'all serious right now? Like,
I saw that in the group that I be in. I'm not going to name no names or name no groups. I see that in the group I was in. Scrolled up one morning. Smiling like, oh my God, Jackson walking fire. Jackson walking fire. Oh my God. Right? And then somebody was like, yo, wasn't you? Was like, fuck that nigga. He can eat a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
The person was like, no, I didn't. Fuck out of here. And then he had to go back, right? And he screenshot his shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Made him look crazy all in the group. I was like, God damn. Like, look at you. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You got the same energy. I know people love Hit Row, but here's the problem. People really only feeling that shit because of Swerve. He was literally the best member.
Swerve was my guy. Swerve was my guy, man. The fact that he got released, I got me more upset than anything. Swerve getting released. Keith Lee getting released with another. You ain't know how I felt.
You still upset about Keith Lee? That was the last one.
I know. I combined the two.
You were just like, fuck it. We just gonna group all this shit together.
I mean, it's all the same month. So like, it's all the same month. But yeah. I mean, I do also with Keith Lee. But my thing that I don't like about this is like, three things. When we just had a draft, what was the point of having a draft when you bring people up just to release them? That was one thing I don't like.
Ratings, baby.
Oh wait. Also, let me finish.
You trying to be AW? You better get them ratings up before they creep up on that.
Yeah. Also, why would we package them? Like we package Keith Lee, we package Karrion Kross just to get rid of them. just because y'all didn't like it, y'all should have kept it the way they are. There was nothing wrong with them. Like, well, like
you gotta,
you know.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but you gotta understand. One thing that's in common with a lot of these guys, these were Triple H creations, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, true,
so
yeah.
Just because Triple H liked them, which was alright, you know what I'm saying? He not really there like that because he got help shit going on.
Yeah.
So niggas is playing with these toys, and Vince is like, "Ew, I don't want to play with these toys anymore. I like big, bulky toys. I don't like small, old toys." You feel me? So even though, you know, they were one way, that is really because that was a Vince creation originally. Braun Breaker is more like Vince creation. Than a Johnny Gargano. By the way, his contract almost up. What he gonna do?
Yeah, his almost up. Sami Zayn's almost up. KO's almost up. Yeah. Order was in part of Triple H NXT. So yeah.
Yo, let Kevin Owens don't win that WWE title. Why should he be up there with his boys over AEW?
It ain't surprising. Of course, it ain't surprising. You know, they surprising. But yeah, yo, these releases just like, you know, it don't make sense now, man. Like don't.
It's budget cuts.
I mean, I got a little story to tell you. And you can remember the story quite well, son. So you know, once upon a time, we were promoters, and we were under the thing with City Elite Group, you know, and we were wild boys. We were wild boys. And stuff like that. We killing the club. We wild boys. Stuff like that.
I remember I used to pick a chick up and I would power bomb them through the table like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
They used to like it too. I don't know why.
Yeah, crazy. So one day, you know, we found out Oscar was closing. And you know, he sent out an email saying, you know, thank you for your time and stuff like that. And we moved to a new spot. We got an email saying that, yo, we let y'all go because of budget cuts.
Yo, we dead ass got fired by budget cuts.
Yeah, so I asked the man, you know, I want to know the real reason. He told us the real reason, but yeah, you like I mean, I get it. Some league releases terrible, but you gotta think about this too. WWE is still a business too. I don't agree with their business practices though, but it's a business at the end of the day. You know, many jobs do this, yo. They get rid of people. I know someone who got fired from my old job, over budget cuts. So yeah, and
niggas really, I ain't gonna hold you. Real part of the story. Niggas really fired us because niggas was putting shorties through tables, and I was being table holders. So,
yeah, we were really the buck. We were regular. We were like the hit row back then. we was cocky. We were like hit row back then. We were out of line.
But we just accomplished more than them.
I mean, at the time, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing more. We had a reason to be feeling that way. We was actually, you know, the people that you know, for those who know us doing the clubs.
Yeah, but ain't gonna hold it. We were accomplished stuff. We were doing Wild Boys though. We were Wild Boys and going to our head, but of course, that taught us to basically change our mindset. We shaped it and just go harder. And I know everybody else will get that too, you know. And but yeah, it just.
So what does it got for these niggas getting fired, bro?
Huh?
What does it got to do with niggas getting fired, bro?
Well, they could push through. They could
so you basically said like, all right, listen, it's gonna be tough, but you be all right.
Basically, yeah. It's true though.
No, but like I thought it was gonna be something bigger than that.
I thought I had something planned out, but I didn't really have something fully planned out.
Like, did it sound good? And then you, as you were doing it, you were like, nah, bro, this ain't it.
Yeah. But seriously though, like, you know, people get released, but there's a lot more opportunities out there now, son, for mini promotion, and you know, we could go anywhere. You know, they could go anywhere.
Basically, what he's saying is niggas get fired every day, B. You be alright, you tough, right?
I mean, it's true. People do get fired every day. People get fired around the world now over vaccination. So yeah, people do get fired every day, man. And it sucks. It's terrible. It really is terrible, man. But we all get put through. Yeah, you know.
It's facts though, because I'm like, I bet, yeah. Even though that's the case, but you know. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking you have a job, you thinking everything's sweet, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you get fired, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of nowhere.
Yeah, just like RH. That's another thing that got fired. I found out some information about RH too, about they're about working with another company, but y'all fire your own brand, but y'all about to work with another company. How does
they were basically like, fuck y'all niggas, bro. We doing this.
Yeah. And that's bad too. I mean, I get it. Everybody stuff about WWE, but yeah, let's keep the same commodity with ROH too. But that thing was not right either. You know, I'm just saying, man.
At the end of the day, niggas do what's best for business. That shit couldn't have been untrue when Triple H and Stephanie was saying that shit. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you gonna feel a way about how certain things get done, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for business. What's for your bottom line? You got fucking kids to feed, bro. Yeah, if I gotta fire my bestie over some shit, over budget cuts, and like if we working together and I'm in charge, and if I gotta fire you and I gotta just tell you, hey yo, bro, it's budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a hard thing to do.
To be honest, if I had to find somebody, I'd rather keep it real and just say budget cuts, son.
Sometimes it dead ass be budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, you keep it a buck. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but dead ass. Like, they ain't making enough money. You know what I'm saying? They picked the name out of a hat. It was you. Yeah. You gotta go.
That's Dahlia. No, it's terrible though. It is terrible though. In that case, it's terrible though. But yeah, but we know what they're going. We know what they're all going to get through though, and stuff like that. But yeah, but you know, one thing I want to mention something about, you know, these fans real quick. They can say, AEW would never do that. Son, AEW is a business too. Eventually, soon they're gonna have to do it. Eventually, maybe not now, but maybe a couple years they're gonna have to eventually do that too.
Here's my thing. I don't think they'll do it the way WWE would.
Nah, they gonna do it the way WWE do it.
But they'll definitely do it, because how you gonna get a new crop of young talent and you still got these motherfuckers on contract? You feel me? Exactly. So they'll probably be like, I bet once your contract ends, that's it. It's a wrap. So it gives you time to be like, I bet either I'm gonna find me some new shit or I'm gonna sack my bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
WWE be like, AOU, fuck you, get out.
Yeah, I think AEW, they're gonna do it in a sneaky way, so make sure no media won't notice. That's how I think they'll do it.
And the only way you can really notice is if you really keep in tune with their contracts.
Yeah.
You know
and you know the media, wrestling media, love AEW, so they're not gonna spoil AEW the way they spoil WWE.
Well, you know who really get the short, who should really be getting like bodied in that type of conference right now? Fucking Impact. Because they've been snatching up WWE talent like a motherfucker.
They do.
Nobody says nothing.
I mean, yeah, because they've been doing it for years.
For years. I can say since Kurt Angle. Since Kurt Angle, it's been like that.
Yep, Kurt Angle, Bobby Lashley,
Jeff Hardy,
Bret Hardy, Drew McIntyre. A whole bunch of names. Son.
I remember that match. Two matches that these niggas was high as shit for. Jeff Hardy, when he was facing Sting, I think at Victory Road or some shit.
It was Victory Road, son. Yep.
Yeah, he was high. He was lit.
He was. Yeah.
He had to eat that pin real quick. He tried to kick out. And Sting was mad as shit.
Yeah, Sting was pissed off, son. Sting was pissed off, man. But yeah,
and then there was another match with Kurt Angle when he was off the perks and shit. He did that sick ass backflip on Abyss at that other pay-per-view.
Yeah, I remember that.
That nigga landed. He ran, flipped, and then landed on that nigga, and then landed on his feet.
Yeah, I remember that. Yo. Y'all need to stop sleeping on Impact. Impact is pretty dope, yo. I'm not gonna hold you. I like
They
Impact.
got that
You
shit
know.
on Pluto. I be catching it occasionally.
Me too. Yeah.
I might do that shit after this interview. Like, shit up.
Yeah. Pluto got the classic Impact. Your Pluto got the classic Impact, yo.
I turned on that shit one time and I saw Kurt Angle do that fucking flip. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, Kurt Angle.
Like, you is lit right now. Like, I see it in your eyes.
Yo, Kurt Angle, my God. Nah, he had a killer run in Impact though. Like that's what I thought about the Impact Heavy. When I saw Kurt Angle in there, like, yo. And then he had the main event Mafia team. I was like, yo.
All the niggas had gold.
For real, yo.
They had to make a title, right? I think it was the Legends title.
Oh, yeah.
So that way one of these main event niggas could hold it.
Back though, they had the Legend title and they had the TV championship too.
Yeah, they were like, yo, we need to bring these belts. And whoever ain't got a belt, that's y'all belt. Everybody got
oh, man.
belts.
So y'all know if we talk about Impact, we had no topics. We had no topics.
I think Kurt held like 2 belts though. Nah,
he did.
Yo,
he did though. Yo, remember when Bobby
that nigga held 2 belts in fucking main event Mafia? I'm like,
he did.
Because I'm like, there was mad belts in Impact around this time. One of these niggas had to hold 2 belts. Nobody else had a belt.
Nah, he did. Also, though, don't forget the belt collector, the original belt collector, Bobby Lashley on Impact. Yeah, all the belts too.
Like 3 belts.
Yeah, all the belts. He almost went for the women's title belt too at one point. Remember that?
He gonna have to put on like a pink pussy hat, right? And go for the women's title, so he get all the belts. So he'll be like Ultimo Dragon out here. I saw a picture of Ultimo Dragon where he had like fucking 7 belts on his arm. And then on his other arm, he had like 7 belts. And then on his neck, he had like a belt. And then he had like 2 belts on his stomach and his waist. He had like fucking 18 titles on that shit. He was defending all them shit same time.
Oh man, dang, son. Crazy.
I'm like, you out here working hard as shit. They better make sure they pay you.
Alright, so one more question. So out of all the releases that the last 2 weeks won, who do you think it potentially could WWE bring back? Bring back? Bring back, yeah. Like how they brought back Samoa Joe. Like, who do you think they could bring back? Who do you think would give me like maybe 3 out of the releases if you could think of it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm really thinking right now.
I mean, I could go first. I could go first for this one.
Yeah, go first. I really have to think hard, like, because depending on where they go, because there's so much competition, I kind of had an idea of where people will most likely go.
Yeah. I think there's one person for sure. I think she's your don't tell your girl this. Nia Jax. I think definitely she is definitely coming. I think they definitely will bring her back.
I don't know if the Rock cousin couldn't save her from getting let go. If the Bloodline couldn't save her from getting let go, I don't know, bro. They should come back.
I think
I need her to come to the OnlyFans, though. I will say that.
I mean, I don't think not right away. I like also saying like not right away though. I still saying not right away, but down the line, I do see she one of them.
I could be shocked if she come back during the Royal Rumble.
I think that's possible. I think that's possible.
And just real life injure like 3 people.
I also think Swerve. I feel like Swerve could come back down the line as well.
I don't want to see Swerve come back. I want to see him fight Chris Bay.
Oh, that'd be fire though too. Yeah,
I want to see him fight Chris Bay. I don't care what else I don't care whatever he does. What else he does in his career. I want to see him go against Chris Bay.
That'd be fire, actually. Now that I hold you, now you mention that, that'd be fire, actually.
I need him to do 30 minutes of Impact, no commercials. That's gonna pop a fucking rating, bro. That might be NXT.
Yeah, and don't forget, Bay is on with the Bullet Club now too. So
yeah. And then here's the thing, and this is really some like blunt booking. You feel me? I call it blunt. I'm high and shit. I think it's happened on, that can happen in wrestling.
Yeah.
All right. Let Bay, right? Bay versus Swerve, right? At Impact, last 30 minutes. No commercials. They go back and forth. No jumping. The Bullet Club surround the ring, right? But no jumping. Swerve wins clean, right? And then he joins Bullet Club.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire, actually, yo.
That shit will pop a fucking rating.
It would. It would, definitely.
So WWE they better get him back.
Yeah. I think Swerve is another one who I think will come, if they were to give him a chance to come back, I think he will come back. And if I had to say one more person, I'm gonna pick a woman. Another woman for this one. Two people who is a strong possibility who will come back down the line. Well, one of them I'm not too sure, but the other one I think she could, but she kind of injured prone though. But both of them injured prone actually. Actually, Ember or Tegan Knox coming back too down the line.
I was gonna say Tegan Knox as well coming back.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah, I got two people I think they could bring back, even though they just got fired.
Yeah.
I could see them bringing John Morrison back.
Of course.
After he might not even be immediate. It'd be like after he do like a little run of Impact real quick, see what it's hitting for, and then he come back probably in his career there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could see Karrion Kross coming back.
Really? You think Kross could come back?
Yeah, and that's even with Scarlett doing her own thing. I can see her coming. I can see him coming back, but they gotta rebrand him.
Yeah, like
a little sex max that they had earlier.
Nah.
He can't be a dominator.
Nah, he gotta be they gotta make him be himself. They gotta make him be himself. And that's the thing, yo. I feel like WWE need to make some of those people be themselves, because again, you try to make WWE more gimmicky, but not everybody need a gimmick. Some gimmicks they been themselves and it work.
But that's why a lot of niggas like AEW right now, because it's like they're not trying to like make their audiences feel stupid. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people complain about AEW doing like, mocking WWE and shit like that, or the fans or whatever, which makes sense because their fans sometimes be tripping.
Yeah, he's been tripping.
Like, just because all that should be happening doesn't mean like, there's a lot of creative freedom there.
I know that.
You can literally play yourself. You play whoever you want to play.
And if I had to say, that's the one thing I do like about AEW is the fact that they got the freedom to do like whatever. Well, not full freedom, because Tony Khan is booking all the shows now. But yeah, I mean,
there's a lot more freedom there. Like there's
a lot more freedom there with WWE.
Like there's a heel Bryan Danielson out right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, this is fucking fire. And I like heel Daniel Bryan, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially Captain Planet Daniel Bryan. Like, he was fire.
Of course you like Captain Planet Daniel Bryan, so of course.
Yeah, you just trying to help the earth, be safe and shit. Y'all want to sit there and do wild shit and fuck the earth up, nigga, we gonna live here. Like, let's give it up for this nigga. He trying to make it better. He came out with a fucking Captain Planet belt.
Yeah, I remember that, yo. Yeah, fire.
Yeah, I dead wanted to get it. I was gonna put that bitch on the line every time I play Smash Brothers.
You should have did that. That would have been fire. So you should have did that.
Like, I get something to fight for. Whoever beat me, get the Captain Planet belt.
And we did trade off every time we do battle. That would have been dope. Yeah, we gotta plan that. We gotta plan that, son.
I might do that shit. We get the fucking Captain Planet belt. Whoever beat me in Smash.
Facts. But like, I gotta give it to Dan Bryan though. Putting Kofi over with the Kofi Kingston, Kofi Mania, son. I gotta give Dan Bryan for that. Props for that, yo. Cause
Well, yeah, that was the right thing to do, honestly.
it was. And we know one thing, he definitely. I heard rumors now that he not resigning with AEW after his contract is up.
And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Now he can either go hit Japan real quick, or hang it up.
Yeah, go back to hang it up. Yeah, I think that's most likely that's going to happen. I think he'll go back there at the end of his career, just hang it up. Because since New Japan, he can do that with AEW now. So he might go do that during his run. Yeah,
it's the freedom for him. You know what I'm saying? It's really the freedom.
Yeah. But this was a good conversation about wrestling. Even after the fact, we were just rambling, but it was a good conversation, bro.
Because it's like, all right, bet. Like, we see Survivor Series for what it is. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So, it's good to talk about other shit that's outside WWE. Because a lot of people be out here, be talking about, they know wrestling, but they don't watch anything outside of WWE. Like, if I told them, have you ever seen an MLW episode, they'd be like, what is that?
And I'm not going to hold you. I always wanted to watch MLW, but I never know what channel come on. Like,
it be on Vice, but it's so random. It's like how
that's what I'm saying. And I do watch Ring of Honor too. And when it was on, it be coming on Mad Random. Like, let me watch Ring of Honor. It be coming on Mad Random. One time, I literally watched like 5 episodes of Ring of Honor all at once, back to back. And I did that also on Pluto too. I think I forgot what channel it was, but it's on Pluto too.
I was out in Vegas one time, and I came back from the casinos. I was lit. I want some money, so I was a little nice. Chilled on the bed, chilled with the bae. She's sleeping, shit. I'm going through channels and shit, right? Mind you, it's like 2 a.m. West Coast, so it was like 5 a.m. East.
Yeah.
Right? Came across fucking New Japan.
Oh, wow.
And that shit was fucking fire. It was old New Japan, too. It was like, early Bullet Club, like AJ Styles and Megan and shit. Yeah. Megan Okada had their situation. That shit was tired. God damn. Might have on YouTube. Alright, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, you ain't know, bro. Thank you for coming to the show as always, man. You ain't know. It was fun. It was fun to talk about wrestling, bro.
Facts. It was lit. You already know what it is. You can follow me at Aaron Sands Premier. That's AARONSANDSPREMIERE. Mid-season finale of King Talk is on all streaming platforms right now. Go check it out. Like my shit on Good Pods. Help me get to #1. Like my shit on all of the streaming platforms. Season 3, the production for season 3 is going to be off the chain. That's all I'm going to say. That might be delayed because of that, but when it dropped, nigga, we doing this shit different.
Alright, and we're looking forward to that, son. We're looking forward to that. Y'all can also check King Talk stands on the Premier Web Podcast, 1/4 of the Premier Web Podcast. Mid-season finale this Wednesday at 12 a.m. Yeah. And once again, thank y'all, and we'll be right back.
Deuces.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where 4 Brooklyn dudes, where we talk about anything about the culture. Hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and long live the Chief Mally Mel. And we talk many topics, from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics is very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content, and yeah. So if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked they had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to listen to the Premier Boy podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. You can check out the Premier Boy podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Little Chief Mally Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah! I just want to take time to thank everybody for tuning into this new episode of the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thanks to my special guest, the bro, Mr. Aaron Sands, for coming on the show. And y'all know y'all can check him out every other Friday at 12 a.m. King Talk with Aaron Sands. Also, 1/4 of the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Rider Rod, and Long Little Chief Mally Mal, every Wednesday at 12 a.m. on all streaming platforms except for Spotify at the moment. So yeah, if y'all want to be a guest for season 5 of Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast, y'all could DM me Ken_Mr. Gentleman or email me KenYPGENT@gmail.com. Send me a bio about yourself and everything that you do so we can set it up. And y'all already know where I'm at every Sunday with the Gentleman Like the Podcast. We're on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Good Pod, and many more. We are not on Spotify at the moment, but once we back on the platform, I will keep y'all posts. We see the 5 y'all. You already know season 5 y'all here. But the Gentleman Like That Podcast presents a conversation about music podcast. We return December 5th at 12 a.m. New episodes December 5th at 12 a.m. Also, the Gentleman Like That Podcast presents the Old School Show. Myself and the Star Riding Rod, season 2, December 26th at 12 a.m. So yeah, rate the podcast show, rate us on Good Pod, Podchaser, and Apple Podcast, 5-star rating so more people can know about the show. I'm gonna need y'all to download this app called Good Pods. It caters to many independent indie podcasters. It's easy to use. It's a good platform. I think everybody should use it. I recommend everybody to download Good Pod and add me on Good Pod. Ken, Mr. Gentleman Like that. Mr. Gentleman. Oh, my bad. Ken, Mr. Gentleman on Good Pod. Show love, y'all. Also support the website, MrGentlemanLikeThatPocket.com. MrGentlemanLikeThatPocket.com. I will be working on a second website as well. So y'all would have to choose from 2 websites. Once that drop, I'll let y'all know. Also, every Saturday, my team YPG, Best Saturday Party at Taj, 48 West 21st Street, 5th and 6th. Save premiere at the door. Table reservation only. Table reservation only. When you say, on premiere guest list. Proof for vaccination. That's the club's rules, not my rules. That's the club's rules, not my rules. But yeah, and y'all already know, Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast every Sunday at 12 a.m. Support the show, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And thank y'all for tuning into this new episode. Have a good day or night wherever you listening to this episode.
This is the Star Roddy Rod, and you are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.